In this video, we're going to be talking about native ads, so stick around. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dennis Dunn, and this is the channel where we talk affiliate marketing 2021. So today we're going to be talking about native ads. So let's get into it. Okay, so the question is, what is native advertising? All right, so native advertising is the use of paid ads that match the look, feel, and function of the media format in which they appear. Native ads are often found in social media feeds or as recommended content on a web page. Unlike display ads or banner ads, native ads don't really look like ads. They look like part of the editorial flow of the page. The key to native advertising is that it is non disruptive. It exposes the reader to advertising content without sticking them like a sore or sticking out like a sore thumb. All right. What does native advertising look like? You have in feed ads, ads that appear in your news feed on social networks, example, your Facebook and Twitter feed. All right. Search and promoted listings, ad listings that appear at the top of your Google search results or on the sidebar. Okay. Content recommendations, recommended articles that appear below the article you just read. If native advertising looks like regular content, how can I tell it's an ad? Here's the native advertising conundrum. If a native ad looks like regular content rather than a display ad, then readers may not realize they are consuming a paid advertisement. This compromises the editorial neutrality of the publisher. For example, imagine if you clicked on an article about the top 5 hiking suggestions in South America, which took you to a post on the Acme hiking equipment blog. It's not the same as just reading an article on National Geographic, is it? After all, the Acme hiking equipment company is paying the web publisher for your click. Consumer watchdogs such as the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, and the IAB, Interactive Advertising Bureau, are at pains to regulate the use of native ads to ensure that consumers are not misled. Although native ads integrate smoothly into a web page, you can usually see that it's a native ad with a few telltale signs. All right. Native ads might have one of the more following distinguishing features. All right. Promoted stories. All right. The words suggested posts are recommended for you or promoted stories. All right. Small icon, if you click it, denotes that the content block is a paid ad. The word sponsored or sponsorship credit, recommended or suggested videos. Okay, so this gives you the layout, guys, of what native ads look like. Now, let's get a little bit more into it. Okay, so now you guys are searching for information on native ads on YouTube. And probably one of the reasons that you're doing that is because you know how effective native advertising can be. Okay, there are people crushing it with native ads. All right. And you want to find out more information about how possibly you can use native ads for your business. All right. So basically, now I would not recommend native ads to anybody that hasn't run PPC, search ads or Facebook advertising, or you've never optimized the campaign before. Okay, then native ads isn't for you. All right. Because you really got to learn how to optimize a campaign before you can even attempt native advertising. Okay. There's a lot of different factors to it. All right. So, what I am going to do, all right, is down in the description below, I'm going to leave you guys a bunch of free guides, an ebook about native advertising, all right, a list of native advertising networks. I am going to leave you all the information down below in the description. It's absolutely free, okay? You don't have to buy nothing, all right? It's free. FREE, free, guys. Okay. And you can have all the information there that you can look up about native advertising. Now, if you've never done native before, all right, native can be very expensive, all right, because normally if you're running native campaigns, all righty, you have to get a spy software. All right. So you're trying to see what people are running and how their landing pages are. Okay. Um, and that's part of it. Okay. And then optimizing the campaigns, whitelisting and blacklisting certain publishers. Okay. And what native advertising networks you can use. All right. If you have never run native before, okay, I recommend that you try um, Yahoo Gemini, otherwise known as um, Verizon or no, yeah, it's Verizon Ads now. All right, because Verizon bought out AOL, and now it's Verizon Ads. All right, and run some ads with them. All right, it's just if you do run ads with them, okay, your offer that you're running, okay, your URL, all right, you basically have to run a very similar URL in order to run on Verizon Ads. So let's say you're doing something on weight loss. So it's the URL on the offer is weightlossguide.com. All right. So now you probably have to buy a URL and have yours as weightlossguide.net, weightlossguide.info, weightlossguide.org, or something like that. As long as it's similar, they'll allow you to run the ad. Okay, and you shouldn't have any problems. And then, if you've never run native advertising, I would suggest looking into some training programs possibly because there's a lot of pieces involved. All right. Native advertising is not for beginners. Okay. Like I said, if you've used PPC or Facebook ads, or you've done, push ads or push notification ads, and you want to step up your game, okay, then you can go into native. But if you haven't done any of these other ad networks, I don't recommend going into native because you're just going to lose your shirt. All right, guys. So don't lose your shirt. All right. Learn native ads before you really start spending money because you can lose as much money as you can possibly make. All right. Because you got to get the data and then run things. Like I said, it's very entailed. All right. So if you're interested, all right, look at possibly getting a training program. All right. Or try like I said, Yahoo Gemini and Verizon Ad Network, and they're a good place to start. But like I said, all the information is all free down below in the description. All right, go through it, read it, find out more about native ads. All right, if you like the stuff that we put down there for you, it's all free. Give us a thumbs up. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of our next video. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. Okay. And we'll check you out on the next one.